Well, this week we're going to be in 2 Corinthians 4, verses 7 through 12. And it starts out, and it might seem a little unusual at first, but this is one of those passages, if you stick with it and dig into it, you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Verse 7 starts out, but we have this treasure in jars of clay. So then, of course, the question is, what treasure? Why? Well, we get to the why right away. To show that the surpassing power belongs to God and not to us. Of course, the treasure, you could speculate, what is this treasure? We know why it's in there. We know that we're the jars of clay. Well, terracotta pots break easy, so you're like, okay, we break easy, we get that. But our brokenness is what displays the faithfulness and power of God. Because then he goes on to say, we're afflicted in every way, but not crushed, perplexed, but not driven to despair, persecuted, but not forsaken, struck down, but not destroyed, always carried around this body of death of Jesus, so that the life of Jesus may also be manifested in our bodies. For we who live are always being given over to death for Jesus' sake, so that the life of Jesus may also be manifested in our mortal flesh. So often we would look at that and think, well, the treasure we have in us is the Holy Spirit, and that's a true statement. But do you ever think that maybe your broken pieces, the parts that are messed up, the parts that are kind of abused, and we all have abused parts. Do you ever think that maybe those cracks in this jar of clay that we walk around in, those cracks let the light of Christ shine through us? Every cracked spot, every broken spot, every time that we were perplexed or afflicted or persecuted or any of these things, do you suppose those things are the treasure? Because we can look back and say, you know what? Yeah, I got banged up during this or that, but the Lord was right there and faithful with me. Do you ever think that maybe, besides the Holy Spirit, that the treasure that we carry around inside us is our experience and our testimony to be able to say, you know what? God was faithful, and God got me through that. And that is an incredible treasure to be able to hang on to be able to say, you know what? God did it. So we give him all the glory. Hope to see you guys tomorrow at church. Have a good weekend.